Chapter 10. The smile that stays. I didn't turn round. I couldn't, but I could see him. His reflection in the window, tall, thin. Bones pushing through paper white skin. His hollow eyes stared straight into mine. Black pits that seemed to pulse with something alive. And that smile, that impossible smile, it stretched unnaturally wide, curling up past his cheeks, splitting the corners of his mouth. His teeth were jagged and uneven, some broken, some to sharp smile. My breath hitched. My body wouldn't move. It's easier if you don't fight. Slowly, so painfully slow, his reflection began to move. He stepped toward me, but his feet made no sound. In the glass, his thin hand reached toward my shoulder. I felt the cold fingers press against my skin. Let me in. I squeezed my eyes shut. I shook my head, biting down hard on my lip. My nails dug into my palms. I couldn't let him in. I wouldn't. You already did. My eyes snapped open. He wasn't in the reflection anymore. He was behind me. A low, wet breath slid across my neck. Look at me. I couldn't. I wouldn't, but my head was turning. A sharp pull, like invisible strings twisting my muscles. My neck strained and popped as my head turned toward him, and then I saw him, standing inches away, his face inches from mine. His black eyes stared into mine. His mouth stretched open to wide. His grin split all the way up to his ears. His breath poured over me, rotting, wet, cold a smile. My lips twitched. No. No. My mouth curled upward. My cheeks strained. I fought it, my whole body trembling as my jaw was pulled open. My teeth ached as they pressed together, my lips curling upward. The skin at the edges of my mouth began to split. Blood trickled down my chin. I couldn't stop. You're mine now. My head jerked backward. My eyes rolled toward the ceiling. My smile stretched wider, skin tore. My jaw popped. And then I started to laugh. The sound came out low at first, choking, garbled. But then it grew louder, stronger. The pain faded, and in its place, relief. I stood up. My face was still smiling. I couldn't stop. I walked toward the mirror. My reflection was wrong. My eyes black pits. My mouth stretched unnaturally wide. Teeth sharp and crooked. I smiled. See? A voice whispered from inside my head. Doesn't it feel better now? I turned toward the door. Someone was standing there. A woman, wide eyes, mouth trembling. Are you okay? She whispered. I took a step toward her. My grin widened. Let me in. She screamed, and I smiled. The scream cuts to static, a faint sound distant, distorted, laughter, and then a single whisper, smile.